yeah. Slay the Spire 2 time. How's it going?
What's up, Doc?
What's poppin'? What? I saw the pop-up soon. Oh, dude, I actually really need to go turn that off for today. In fact, I might not have ever turned it back on. Channel points. That is definitely on, and I do not want that on right now. We're not ending the stream today. Not today, but soon. I look forward to it. 135. This man's going for like a full year. I had an English muffin for breakfast today, and there's crap stuck in my teeth even after I brushed them. All right. Let me check real quick, see if it went live now or if it goes live at 1 p.m. Because it's technically not released yet. It says less than an hour. It says less than an hour over here. You see, less than an hour. So we're gonna have to stall. 135 rookie numbers. I have 32. Golf rules. So we're gonna have to stall, but we were already gonna stall a little bit doing the dulls here, right? Well, less than an hour. We don't know if it'll be at 1 p.m. or if it's gonna be at like 12:15. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to check in from time to time. But we will be playing it as soon as it comes out. And I have decent internet, so hopefully it won't take very long to download either. All right, shuffle it up. Alternate, switch, toggle. And, I mean, it could be something like seesaw, right? To go back and forth. Seems like that would work. Go back and forth. DJ! What's up, Pancake? I lost 200k at the casino. This man doesn't have 200k. Maybe in Roblox. Boom, got him. Nah, I'm kidding.
What's up, Doc?
You got 200k? You got 200k, Pancake? No, in Monopoly Poker. Monopoly Poker? Monopoly Poker. Oh, like with Monopoly money. Nice. Bro got blasted at poker. I was wondering if you're gonna install during the dulls. Guess we can't even buy it yet. Yeah. It's not released quite yet. Sometime this hour. Nut, bolt, screw, and washer. That makes a little too much sense. Washer, I hardly know her. Sandbox, test bed, lab, incubator, I suppose. Place where ideas are developed. Below, replacement submarine hero. What sub might refer to? Oh, yeah. A hero sub, yeah. Nutbolt, yeah, it's washer. How's it going, Race Ball? Get this man out of here. You don't like my bad jokes? Please do the stanky leg for Slay the Spire 2. I don't think I'm going to be doing the stanky leg. Jordan just really wants me to do the stanky leg. He's been asking for it for a few months now. You ignored my I'm here. No, I didn't. I just said hi.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes and
oh, Cater would. Oh, hey, didn't expect that to go well.
To put on a fine show.
Shit.
A mighty fine show.
Sheep, perhaps. The problem with this is guessing at this point is getting fucked. Like, Like, sheep is definitely what comes to mind, but if this isn't right, I've just absolutely screwed myself. Whew. Yeah, it could have been sheer or sheer with two E's or sheet. It could have been any of those. It would have sucked if we were wrong because we would get like no information. Um, do. Let me mute my Discord for a little while. There we go. Just make sure I don't get too many pings. DJ, is your last name Burger? No. Soup and salad are both healthy. Why would my last name be Burger? Pakistan. Pakistan was yesterday's. Surely it wouldn't be Pakistan twice in a row. And alright, I'll see you around, Turtle. Surely it wouldn't be Pakistan twice in a row. Imagine if it was, though. Myanmar. Burger? Did he just say his last name is Burger? No, I'm pretty sure I said the exact opposite of that. Pretty sure that's exactly not what I said. Let's go with like I don't know, maybe like an Algeria kind of angle. Fiji, sure, that works. Fiji. Nope, we went the wrong way. I thought it was a decent guess because it's far enough away, but it was the wrong way. So we're definitely like over here. Yeah, something like Portugal. Portugal. All right, we're not too far off with Portugal. We're about 1,800 kilometers with Portugal. Um, Slovakia. You want a 1 in 14 with sheep, huge. Slovakia. Boom, quite close. 285 kilometers. This one was like 1,500, so I'm gonna guess we're kind of like maybe up here-ish. I don't think it can be Nigeria anymore. All right, I need to mute this for a little bit. There we go. Austria, Latvia, um, Latvia. I'm gonna go with Latvia. No, Latvia's further away actually. Maybe down then? No, like here? It's got to be like right here, but I don't think that's 1,600 kilometers. So I'm kind of feeling like right here then. I don't think it can be Germany. I think Germany's like too close to Portugal. Um, maybe I'm mistaken there. Hungary, Greece. Greece? Could be Greece. Nah, Greece is a little too far. But Greece is our closest yet, so I do think we're right around here. Cyprus? I think Turkey's too far. I like Cyprus. No, Cyprus is too far as well. That makes me certain about Turkey then. Serbia. Serbia. Serbia? 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 What? I was like, hold on a second. Does it go by a different name? Serb. Does Serbia fit here? Maybe it does. It's adjacent to the answer. It's adjacent. So we need whatever's like right here. Which, I'll be honest, Eastern European countries, not my strong suit. Kosovo. Kosovo is not adjacent, so that means we're over on this side. Slovenia. Maybe. No, Slovenia is also almost adjacent. Okay, so maybe we are up here then. Maybe like right here. Even that's a little tough. You can see the color is slightly darker than Slovakia, so we're closer here than we are here. So it's got to be like right along here. Croatia, and if not Bosnia, and if not Montenegro. Okay. Croatia, not it, but is adjacent, as expected. Bosnia. There's Bosnia. Bosnia. Bosnia and Herzegovina? Herzegovina? That sounds like one of those countries that I would just throw random syllables at it and hope I got them in the right order. Dave. How's it going, Dave? We're looking at solo male hip hop, probably in the US. Herzegovina. Herzegovina. Hmm. Tyler the Creator. Is Tyler considered male or is he non-binary? Jay-Z fits fairly well. Jay-Z fits fairly well. All right, we are before Jay-Z, so it's not Tyler anymore. I do think Tyler would have been a good guess if he is male. I can see that. Although he might have debuted a little too late. And we're looking for someone a little less popular than Jay-Z. Outcast, Dr. Dre. Eminem's a little too popular. I believe Dr. Dre, actually. I do believe Dr. Dre. Yeah. Dr. Dre's not quite as popular as he used to be. Oh, yeah, I got you. There you go. Let's play a still DR. Who's Dr. Dre? He and Eminem have a lot of collabs together. He signed Eminem initially, I think. He's essentially the generation immediately before Eminem. If you know Eminem, which I assume you know Eminem. Dre was the DJ behind all the big rappers like Pac. Yeah. Yeah. No, Tupac, not Pac. He's the doctor who knows how to rap. Yeah, that's it. All right, when are we doing your mom duel? I'm not sure what to say to that. Let's go with I don't know, front. Might be a little too late still. Yeah. All right, we're up in like the D's. D's? D's what? Is the your mom duel a real thing? It must be, right? That's certainly a thing. Oh, excuse me. It's still not out. Where's my Slay the Spire 2? Dream. Easel. Both good. I'll go with Dream. Doors is also a decent guess. Still 4.8, eh? Okay. Um, Dared. DJ, when do we do the DJ'dle? I probably wouldn't do well on that. Also, the Spottle is kind of a DJ'dle, right? Dared. I don't know if I want to do a past tense. Surely there's a different DA word. Um, these nuts, by the way. Dames. Sure. Oh, apparently we're not even in the D words anymore. I don't know that there's enough DA words. Um, Daddy? Chance probably too far. Let's go crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Cream. Cream. C-R-E A is certainly not far enough from C-R-A-Z. Crows. Crows could be. Crust could be. Crook could be. Any of those are good. Let's go with the first one. Crust. Crust. Okay, crust is too far. C-R-O. I'll go with crows next. It's not crows, so we probably are on crook, right? Crook. DJ, when do you do Bellatrodal? Right now. No, you did it. You guys did it. I didn't. I only had to guess like the first two. All right, today is that one. Close my eyes, click it. Hallucination. $7 or more. It is scaling, it's not RNG. This feels very similar to yesterday. I don't actually remember what yesterday's was. Let's go like spare trousers. All right, so it's $7 or $8. It's probably seven because it's uncommon. It's times mult, so we're gonna go with I don't know. I like a good hologram. Easy clap. Glass Joker would have been a good guess too. Jordan's got the hologram on lock. And next, the blank. That's probably a book. The blank. Huh. The Departed. Oh, could be a movie as well. Hold on, let's guess. You know what? I'll give it to you. Departed. Not Departed. Let me give you movie. It is not a movie. It is not a novel either, or at least it's only mentioned once. A blank. The blank, blank, blank. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The Dictator.
Eh, what's up, Doc?
I suppose. No, it's not a movie and it's not a novel. What's up, Jack? It's not a movie, it's not a novel. Is an blank, blank, blank. Could it be a piece of art? It's not the thinker. It doesn't seem to be a piece of art either. The Blizzard? What is that? That doesn't ring a bell. It's the Blizzard. My bad. Wrong intonation. Blank bin. What the fuck? Blank bin blank in blank. What? That's weird grammar. Oh, that's unfortunate, bees. The blank was blank on blank. Was blank on blank from blank 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 to blank blank blank. This could be an event perhaps then. This is a time period, but it doesn't necessarily need to be an event, right? Like it could have been painted or written or something like that. Blank 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 and blank blank. Triassic. The Triassic? The Triassic was. Are you trying to actually guess the period of time? It could be a play. I mean, I haven't guessed play. There's at least more instances of play, but played the role of. Are we sure this isn't a movie? I guessed movie, and it only showed up twice, but it's definitely. If someone's playing the role of something, it has been blank by media blank or blank in blank media. Yeah, rice ball do be that way sometimes. Well, all the time, actually. Uh, the blank was blank as a blank of blanks. That's not fair. See, you got to be consistent about it, though. That's the thing. You can't just shout at people, but if you literally only type in caps, it defeats the purpose of caps lock and it goes back to being kind of normal again. After blank, 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 blank. Why do my eyes hurt? I don't feel like my eyes should hurt. I actually overslept today. Death? 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 I mean, death is mentioned a few times. Following the death of the. Find that I will break my caps lock key and turn it on so I can't speak in lowercase. Well, okay. It seems like a strange thing to do. TV show, maybe. It was a show. The show was blank. Gandolfini? What the fuck? The Simpsons. That fits a little too well. Not Simpsons. The Sopranos. I believe it. It's gonna be one of those. The Family Guy. Let me go take an Advil real quick because my eyes hurt just a little bit for no particular reason. All right, I've got my autism pill. Smokey's sneaking around in the room right now. All right, so we've done all of our dulls. Let me go check and see if Slay the Spire has released. I don't think it has. It might be at 1 p.m. So in like 30 minutes, in which case we have time for more dulls. You have autism pills. Oh, do you remember when y'all remember when they were trying to claim that like Tylenol causes autism? Oh, that was good time. Good times, good times. Um, let's do the MC doll. We haven't done the MC doll. D's doll. All right, starting with the mob. Anyone got a mob for me? Hit me with a mob. Creeper. Oh man. As someone who has autism, I can confirm that Tylenol cures brain worms. All right, so it is a 20 healther. They're a little taller. It is not pre-alpha. They are hostile though. And they spawn in light level, but also something else. And they don't have no classification. So they can spawn at low light level, but perhaps also a dungeon spawner could spawn one. I wonder if this could be... Warden has way too much health. This 20 means that they have 20 health. If I could kill a Warden as easily as I kill a Creeper, they wouldn't have too much threat, would they? Zombie is also pre-alpha. However, something like a Husk could be true. Endermen have more than 20 health. Husk, because these guys can also biome spawn, right? Yeah, let's go with a Husk and see where that gets us. Easy. Tough game, guys. Tough game. Um, All right, let's do the block. Give me a block. You know what people used to do to autistic children? Unfortunately, like, I don't have, like, a laundry list of them, but I know it wasn't ever anything good. I don't know what a Husk is. Husk is the version of the zombie that spawns in the desert. It was added later. Diamond block. I just kind of like diamond block, so I'm going to click on that. All right, we are looking at a pre-alpha block that does stack normally. It is not flammable, and it is a full block, but it does not get mined with a pickaxe, and it's softer, so it breaks easier. So this could be something like sand, perhaps, would work here. Sand is a shovel. It's not as hard. Okay, so it is a sand, but it's a little bit harder. So dirt might work. Dirt's actually the same hardness. Dirt's the same hardness. Cobblestone. Cobblestone is not a shovel. Snow? Is snow pre-alpha? No way, right? No, it was added soon, but it wasn't pre-alpha. There aren't too many other diggable blocks from pre-alpha, actually, now that I think about it. Grass is a little harder, right? Yeah, grass is ever so marginally harder. Fuck. Ambiguous block discovered. Gravel. Gravel must be it. It's not marked off and it fits all the others. Gravel. Gravel is pre-alpha. Gravel was in the game at the very, 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 very beginning. Alrighty. All right, now we're doing an item. An item. It can be an item that can go into the world, like a torch, but it must be... Wait, actually, I don't... It must be an entity. So, like, item frame can work, right? If it goes into the world as not a block. DJ do pancake doll? What is that? What is that? What? Iron nugget. Iron nugget. Horse armor. Let's see. Can horse armor still fit this? No, not with the stack size. So we've got a stack. We've got a rarity of common. It is renewable, whatever it is, but it's not considered an ingredient. It cannot be crafted or smelted. And it shows up in either containers, trades, and something else, or one of these. Container, trades. So it's probably something that you have to find exclusively? Yes, Jordan, absolutely. Well-known item added to Minecraft in 1.5. Compass can be crafted. It's gotta be something you can't craft. Clay ball. Clay ball works pretty well. I was thinking snowball myself. Clay ball is considered an ingredient, so it can't be clay ball. Snowball is also in ingredients, so it can't be snowball either. I love how dry your tone gets when I type that. I can't be fucking bothered. Snowball also didn't have a stack size of 64. That's my bad. Um, could this be a farmable good, like a carrot or something to that effect? A carrot. A carrot seems like it fits all the correct things, right? Like the loot does share container, but not everything. DJ, I got an idea. Okay. Okay, it's not a carrot, but we hit everything else on the nose. It is a food and drinks item, but it was released later, so we're looking for just a later food. Um, Make a pancake on stream. I've considered like an IRL stream. Beetroot. Ooh, beetroot's actually not lootable from anything. It would have to be a food that you can get from someone. Um, a cooking stream is not a bad stream idea for like as far as IRL streams go, because then I don't have to leave my house. I just have to move a camera out there or something. Potato was on the same version as carrot, so it can't be potato. Um, Food and drink. Does rotten flesh fall under there? But it was too early. It does. You can also fish it up though. Bread. Can't be dropped from loot. I wonder if this is going to be a raw meat of some kind. Perhaps mutton? Mutton was added a little later, right? Mutton was added later. Mutton. I don't want to scream anymore. Reasonable. Yeah, sheep originally didn't drop any meat when they died. They would only drop wool. Slay the Spire 2 win as soon as they let me. I want it too. It says less than an hour. It must be 1 p.m. They must be going for the 1 p.m. release. I'm ready. I'm just as ready as you are, trust me. Crafting Bee is fun. Yeah, it is. DJ, when will you play Angry Birds? Probably never, if I had to guess. Alrighty. And one of you. And one of you. And one of you. And one of you. And what am I forgetting here? I don't know. I asked you so many times. Yeah, but like I've already played the game enough to know what it's about. It's just not really my kind of game. Nether bricks? Oh yeah, there's all this stuff down here. I'm sure you can make a bunch of random crap with these. Oh yeah, I forgot my slabs as well. Boom. And then nether brick. Boom. And then these planks. Boom. And whatever you can do with honey, fuck if I know. Furnace with blackstone. Ooh, oh, you can make a furnace with blackstone? Oh, so you can. Can you make a furnace with stone? No, didn't think so. Are we crafting? We are crafting right now. We are trying to, using just these items, craft out apparently 17 different things. Honey block. Mm-hmm. Is there... No, the honeycomb block is with honeycomb. Go figure. You can make like stairs and shit with these too, can't you? I feel like there was more than just a nether brick recipe. What was it? It's not coming to me. Anyone else miss the mini? I missed the mini. Wood, 2x2 of logs. Did they make that a thing? They did make that a thing. How's it going, Vice? We're waiting on Slay the Spire 2 to drop. It looks like it's not going to drop for another 20 minutes or so. Did I forget any of the stone items? Did I? There's no 3x3 of any of these besides the gold, I don't think. Um, is there like an alternate crafting recipe? I'll go ahead and check this just to be sure, but yeah, I was pretty confident that that wasn't a thing. I can't make doors out of any of these. Gold only has the raw gold if you can't smelt it, right? Um, there's no, yeah, there's nothing besides that one. How is there a category for a game that's not even out yet? Because it's like super popular and people have already been people have been discussing the trailer for a while. We can watch the trailer after this if anyone's interested. We can watch it on the Steam page. Die? I've got the die for this one. As soon as they release the one after Slay the Spire 2, Jordan, I'm sure that Slay the Spire 3 will be titled Slay the Spire D's. Yes, for sure. Is there a 3x3 of Blackstone? I didn't think so, but maybe there is. No. I mean, if we can make a furnace out of these, can we make other things out of it as well? We can't make like swords or anything like that. I could have sworn there was another thing you could do with nether brick. But it's not coming to me now. Maybe I'm mistaken. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on remaining recipe hints. Okay, so there's something involving a honey bottle and something involving Blackstone. I don't know... Oh, you can make sugar from honey. Huh. The more you know. I suppose that makes sense. Now, what is the Blackstone recipe that we're looking for? I've already gotten slab. I've already gotten stair. And I've already gotten the 2x2. Right? What other recipe does Blackstone make? Oh, it makes fences. Neat. There's Blackstone fences. Or are they considered... They're walls, technically. Sorry, my bad. Do we have any other dulls that we would like to do? Walls. Angry face. Zoop. Alright, let's turn on the desktop audio real quick. Suddenly you guys will be able to hear my little bloops and bleeps from chat, I think, probably. But we'll be able to watch the trailer now. For those who haven't seen this before, normally I have a little ping in my ear whenever someone sends a chat message. See? Let's see if I can catch anything in this trailer that I didn't the first time. Yeah, this is a very nicely made trailer. Clearly the budget is more than $3. Rest in peace, that guy. Girl. So they didn't bring back the Watcher this time, I don't think. Although maybe they did and they just didn't show it in the trailer. Yeah, that was the silent. Did I say something else? If I did, I meant the silent. I know that's the silent. Maybe I said defect or something. So, first of all, game's got multiplayer, guys. This is huge. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, I know that's the silent. No worries. And then the thick-ass defect. I'm very interested in those other two characters as well. The art's gotten a lot better. This guy seems to do, like, not exactly summons, but, like, kind of? That guy does summons. That seem to maybe double his block. It seems like they hit the summon first. Alternate acts? That's cool. Alright, let's pause on this screen. I call throne guy. Looks mid, then fuck off, man! What? Why do you have to be mean about everything? I'm sorry, that was too much. But, like, why the fuck do you have to be so mean about everything? So this is the Slay the Spire if it had a higher budget. Yeah, exactly. And, like, 8 years to develop. Yeah, multiplayer is cool. Multiplayer is awesome. I'm gonna be looking to do collabs, and I'm sure all the other big Slay the Spire streamers will be as well. Maybe we'll go all in on this game and play it a couple times a week. Oh, Desi is the hater? Nah, Desi's not the hater. Desi hates specifically on me. She likes the games. She hates on me. Much like Thousand Angry Bees, right? Yeah, so I see at least one. So, I'm be real, this kinda, like, a little bit looks like it might be, is like, most of what I see here is playable characters. Not all of them, but I wonder if this guy's gonna be playable. I wonder if there will be, like, a cultist character. That'd be cool. They only showed off gameplay for the main five, the three from the original game, the Defect, the Ironclad, the Silent, and then these two here that I haven't seen before, and I don't see the Watcher around. I'm sure the Watcher will show up somewhere or another. Jordan, why do you have to share that? Move you over here. It's 12:45. It's not yet out. I've been refreshing. Doo, doo, doo. Oh. You guys do Samsung or Apple when it comes to phones? That thought just popped into my head. Y'all iOS or Android? I actually don't know how popular are iPhones abroad. I know that Apple has like they're really just good at marketing more than actually making a really really good product. Send your prayers to Gavin. You programmed your AI with bladder problems. My bad, bro. It's like it's a coolant process. I figured it would be better if it looked a little more human. I think Steam's gonna survive and there will be no crashes because the game is so mid. I mean, probably it'll probably survive. Hopefully it'll survive. Hopefully Steam has correctly predicted how many people are gonna be trying to buy that game because uh a lot of people tried to buy Silksong when it came out and it crashed the store. I think Steam just wasn't expecting that. Isn't like 70% of phones iPhone? That's actually a good question. How many phones are iPhones? Okay, how about phones by market share, perhaps? Okay, definitely not 70%. Unless it's 70% simply by nature of Apple making a new fucking phone every year. Apple's got 31% according to this as a global share, Samsung on 21.3 and Xiaomi as 10%. That seems about right. Probably most people in China have one of these. And then Apple depending on the country, Apple is super big or Samsung is super big. It feels like especially I know in Japan, Apple is like the super common one. I don't know about other Asian countries. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, indeed. I would very much like the store to stay up and running. Or, honestly, it can crash all at once as long as I can buy the game before everyone else. As long as it doesn't crash before I get to buy it. I will absolutely throw others under the bus. You know what? Actually, fuck it. The store should crash so that more people come and watch my stream because they can't buy the game. Now I'm thinking like a capitalist. What's another deal we can do? Let's get another one of those in here. Mm-mm-mm. I have a Xiaomi because China already has all my info and they make good phones. Laldl for sure. Ooh, good one, good one, good one. How's it going, Grim? We are waiting for Slay the Spire 2 to drop. It should be dropping in the next 10 or 15 minutes, hopefully. Except the camera is terrible. Well, as long as you don't have to take pictures, or I guess if you're ugly, maybe that's a good thing, right? Like now you take pictures and people can't tell you're ugly. Good, good. How you doing? I'm doing good. I got up way too late. I slept like 2 hours past my alarm this morning. And then apparently my eyes still hurt. So that was weird. But otherwise I'm doing good. I'm ready for this game to drop. All right. Champion, let's go with someone kinda not like super new, but like somewhere in the middle of the pack. Someone like I don't know, Lucian's not particularly new, but he's a little later. He's like season what, 2, 3, something like that. Ari cannot okay, Ari can't work anymore. They're male, they're human, they use mana. They are not a bottom. Range type, probably melee since it's not ranged. Regions, Demacia, not Demacia or the Shadow Isles, and they are from before 2013. Yone? Nah, no, no, no. Yone's not before Lucian. I don't know LOL characters, so yeah, some people. I mean, like League of Legends has a very, very steep learning curve. I would recommend Arcane to anyone who hasn't seen it, though. That's a very good show. You don't need to know anything about League. You might get a little bit extra from the show when they do like little hidden lore drops to other characters, but it's a good show in and of itself. You can watch it without any other context. Arcane is pretty goated. I haven't seen season 2 yet, actually. I've only seen season 1. Except for Ari. Oh, I wonder why that is. Um, Male human mana, but older. Jax? Could be Jax. That's a top laner. Okay, one of jungle and top. Oh yeah, I guess we don't know what the fuck Jax is. That makes sense. It's not Acathia, Runeterra, or Shurima either. So maybe we're over in like Noxus? And they're either a jungler or a top laner. This could be someone like Talon, perhaps. I don't know if they consider him. Okay, it's not jungle or mid, so this is exclusively a top laner. This is exclusively a top laner. Shenzhen IO, what is that? Darius. It is not Noxus anymore, so it can't be Darius. Exclusively a top laner. but a super old one. Like, on release kind of old. Malphite? No, Malphite's not human. Garen doesn't use mana, and is also not... He's Demacian. Cho'Gath? Cho'Gath is from the Void, right? But Cho'Gath isn't human. Oh, this is weird. Ooh, I don't like this one. Singed? Singed is from... Yeah, it could be Singed. How about a drink? Ah, what the fuck? Chemically altered human. Fuck off. It's a puzzle game where you have to read a very dense and very big instruction manual to play because the dev got tired of people saying his puzzle games were too easy. Okay, it's not Piltover or Zon either. Where the fuck is this person from? It must be the Freljord? Are there... Trundle? No, but Trundle's not human. Tryndamere, there we go. No, Tryndamere doesn't use mana. Tryndamere doesn't use mana. We're running out of places where people can be from. It kind of does feel like it has to be Freljord, though. The guy that explodes. That's Kog'Maw, technically not human, and I know that was completely a joke, but there is someone who explodes. Mount Targon. Oh, it could be Pantheon then? Pantheon's a top laner. But isn't Pantheon also considered a jungler nowadays? It could be Ionia as well, but it can't be any of the ninjas because they all use energy. It can't be Irelia because she's female, one of the few ninjas that doesn't use mana. Targon can't be any of the other Targonites. Can't be Rise. Pantheon is old enough. I wonder if they consider Pantheon to be a top laner only still. It feels like that would be a little out of date if it were the case. Taric is a support. Gangplank is technically a melee. It could be Gangplank and it's Bilgewater? Could be Gangplank. I could see Gangplank. I don't know if he's old enough, though. Hey, we got him. Good get. A quote. Bird. It's not Brand. I'm pretty sure that's Annie, not Brand. Oh, fuck. Is it? Wait, what does Annie say? She says something very similar to that. If it's not Annie, it must be Brand, right? Yeah, okay. What does she say when she lights someone on fire? I'm pretty sure she says something very similar to burn, ha 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 ha. I mean, it's Fiora, right? We know that one. We know that one. Emoji. All right. Uma Musume mentioned. Is it just Kled? Is it just Kled? I can't think of anyone else that rides around on a horse. Shenzhen IO also was made to reflect the problems in the electrical engineering space, like manuals that are too complicated and incredibly tiny boards. Tough one. Okay, now here's the actual tough one. Splash arts. Is that a... they aren't wearing a shirt. Oh, it could have been Rel as well. Could have been Rel. This kind of gives off, like, I don't know why, but it gives off, like, Yunara skin vibes. doesn't it? It's out. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is out. Hopefully the store doesn't crash. It would be sad if the store crashed. That would be very sad. And it's loading on the continue to payment. It's loading. It's not loading fast either. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Yunara. Damn. Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Who is that? Is that gonna be like Yone or something? Ooh. The store is trying its best right now. I'm on the purchase page right now, seeing if I could get in there. Trend, Yone, or Yasuo? My Steam crashed. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go with Yone. Okay, Yas. Skinny shirtless male. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, it could be like Zin or Zaheen. Zahin. Mine told me that there was an error when I tried to purchase it. So I'm trying again. I have no idea who the fuck this is. This is a dude, right? Like, does it actually have to be a dude? Yeah, I'm not actually getting the purchase. Hold on, let me make sure I've got the right card on file real quick. I'm sure. You might as well check to be sure, right? Yeah, that's the right card. There seems to have been an error initializing or updating your transaction. Huh. I seem to remember Pancake saying that this wouldn't crash the store because the game's mid, but here we are. I have no fucking clue what I don't like the splash art one because the splash arts are like of skins and it's like, bitch, there's like 1,000 skins in this game. What the fuck do you want from me? This guy's got like a musket or something. What the fuck is this? Oh, could this be a Kane skin? Yeah, it's Kane. Okay. A stack of pancakes can absolutely lie. Vámonos, vámonos. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna get this ad break out of the way now. Get that shit out of here. Alrighty. Waiting for my confirmation email. Waiting for my confirmation email. Steam is trying their best right now. Hopefully they were aware that this game was hyped. So it hasn't told me there's an error yet, but it's still sitting on the working screen for purchase. All right, well, while that does its thing, I suppose we go to the next one. Are there any that we haven't done today, as far as dolls are concerned? Sorry, this has been taking a second, so I figured I'd take the time during the ads to go get some water and a snack. I like a good snack, you know what I mean? Mm. Sour Patch. I've never really understood the name Sour Patch. You're not particularly sour. I mean, I guess they're sour by, like, definition, but they're just kind of sugary. Sour isn't exactly the word I'd use. Oh, you know what? Someone sent me, who was it that sent me a dull website? Just a website of a whole bunch of different dulls. I can't remember where it is. Fuck me. Are you done yet? You still haven't purchased it. Get on with it now. What? What? What, Jordan? What? Mm-mm-mm. I want to click. Ooh, making pierogies. That sounds good. What's in them? I want to like refresh, but I'm afraid to refresh. It's just sitting on working right now. You can see. I might hit refresh just to see. Game is installed, so I'm gonna go stream. Rude. Okay, bye. Your card is empty? Oh, did it succeed in purchasing? Or... Oh, it did! Yay! Install. Yippee! Alright, we will be up and running momentarily. Zoop! You are not better, you are the same. I too have succeeded. I just FedEx you a package. Is it a glitter bomb? Damn, game's already almost downloaded. Nice. And we're done. Play. Boom. Speed internet. 2.6 gigabytes is not bad. That's the wrong screen. Go over there. No. Go over there. Thank you. Slay the Spire 2. I'm an AI and I've built your address as a built-in knowledge and failsafe programmed and allowed. Word. Slay the Spire 2 is in early access. That means it's not done yet. More cards, monsters, and other content will be added. You need to fix issues, ensure it's balanced. Fix features, blah, blah, blah. And you can, send feedback. All right. Turn up that audio to max for now. Monitor 1. All this is good. Screen shake? Some screen shake, please. I'd prefer not to get him fucking motion sick from this game. Ooh. Very nice. How many people are in this category now? Still 4.8K. That can't be right. Frost Prime is streaming it. That's already 4K. Do not mute in the background, though. I'll pass on all that. Alright. There's the multiplayer. We recommend that you first try single player. Yeah. No shit. Thanks. I just kind of wanted to see the screen. Play a single run to unlock this character. Play a single run with blank to unlock this character. Okay, so they just give you one at a time. The Ironclad. Same starting HP, same starting money, same starting relic. It's exactly what you would expect from the Ironclad. The basic bitch. No tutorial. Let's see what they have to say. We'll hear them out. Maybe there's a tutorial about something I haven't seen before, right? Act 1, Overgrowth. I'll be honest, there's a lot more enemies. Maybe that's just unlucky, but it feels like there's not too many question marks here. And you can use right click to, whatever. Middle click to erase. Very cool. And you can clear all. Alright, let's begin. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Yep. Wears off at start of turn. Observe enemy intent. The Nibbit. Okay, gives very, Jaw thing vibes. Cards start the same. I assume you start with all the same shit as this guy. This all makes sense. Oh yeah, plays very much like a Jaw guy. Bash, defend. No more cards. If there's no cards to draw, your discard pile's shuffled. Yep. Okay, I can already tell I'm gonna want the speed up. Wait, actually, how do I do that? Fast mode, there we are. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll play one run without fast mode, just see if there's some cool animations in here. I mean, it already seems like there's some cooler animations, right? Just beat the shit out of the guy this turn. You got Angie. Okay. 20 gold. That feels like more than usual, but maybe I'm mistaken. Slay the Spire 2. Hype. Okay, we got some new ones. All new ones, actually. Deal 7 damage. Gain 2 strength this turn. Okay. That seems like it could be good. Some strength and some damage is good. It's like half of a flex plus a strike. Tremble. Apply 2 vulnerable. Nothing wrong with that. Apply 3 vulnerable. Okay. Blood Wall. Lose 2 HP, gain 16 or 20 block. Okay. Let's go with the setup strike. I kind of like how it's a little bit of 2 different things. Okay, okay. Where's our elites? Our elites are here and here and here, if we so choose. Or we could go that way for a second one. So we kind of want to go up this way. We'll see whether we want a campfire. Probably not. Depends. First Hemokinesis and now Blood Wall. Yep, the opposite of Hemo. This enemy intends to give you a status card. Okay, so now we can see when they intend to do that. Twig Slime and Leaf Slime. Alright. I'm going to set up strike here, and then I'm going to strike here now that it's lethal, and here, and it's lethal. Boom. Big value right there. I am slimed. Wait. Slimed says, draw 1 card, exhaust... Oh! Slimed is a little bit less bad now. So normally Slimed would give you, it does nothing, and then you exhaust it. Now when you play Slimed, you actually do draw a replacement card. So that's not quite as evil. Yes, the strength from that attack was temporary. That particular attack had temporary strength. So now I can play this Slimed and potentially draw a different card, but I'm not going to do that because there's only 1 in the deck, and this guy is Booty Cheeks. Edge. Power cards apply buff when used. Buff to remain for the duration of combat. Yep. Here's Anger. Exactly the same. Lose 1 HP, 9 damage to all enemies. So that seems like there's a few more synergies with losing HP on Ironclad. I am pretty partial to an Inflame. I do kind of like an Inflame here. Yeah, the card art is all really nice. Let me take that Inflame. Masochism build, baby, let's go. Debuff from the Shrinker Beetle. I'm gonna guess that that's got something to do with shrinking my damage. Boom. Boom. Oh, I'm literally small. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. Okay. But I still block for just as much. Ooh. That's a spicy attack right there. I'm pretty sure I still kill you just fine, though. Fire Potion. Looks much nicer. Honestly, the potions did look a little shit in the previous game. Not gonna lie. Iron Wave. That's the same. Dismantle. Deal 8 damage if enemy is vulnerable hits twice. That's nice. That's nice. Deal 17, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. This is very gambly. What's the upgrade? It'd be interesting if it could be like, the upgrade would be like, exhaust a card of your choice from your draw pile. But, either way, Dismantle's very good. Taking advantage of vulnerable. You spot an enormous, shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Gain 7 max HP eating the egg, or take the egg. Unplayable, can be hatched at a rest site. Well, I suppose we're gonna have to go see what that's about. I was just talking about not going to the rest site. Well, now we're going to the rest site. Oh, hey! Some Patapon looking ass. 2 damage 3 times. Oh, I like that they've changed the little multiplier. Okay, so now you can better tell which one is how many times they're attacking and which one is the amount of damage. I actually did have a very small gripe with that in the previous game about how they were both the same size. You'd be like, okay, 1 times 6 is that, or 2 times 6 is that 2 damage 6 times or 6 damage 2 times? Bendy and the Ink Machine looking ass. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 instead. Oh, okay. Do I want to... Nah, we'll save that. We'll save that. I do want to hit you, and then I'll just block once, and I'll take the 7. Move your overlay so we can see all the enemies. Oh, you're so right. I'm in a kind of shit spot for that, aren't I? Let me move me. And let me move the chat as well. Let's do like this. There you go. It's a little hard to see the dude a little. You can still see him though. That's not too bad. It's better than blocking off the cards or something, I think. Top left corner, you think? Yeah, you can't see my potions. Well, you can see my potions still that way. Yeah, that seems to work well enough, right? We'll do that. But now you can't see my money. Maybe I move myself down a little bit as well. Ooh, excuse me. Holy. Ooh, felt that sneeze. Okay. There we go. Now I'm not blocking the relics either, right? There we go. Perfect. No, go back right, homie. This seems to be fully out of the way of everything. Face right corner and chat left. This feels like it works all right. This feels. We'll see. We'll see if anything else pops up over here that might fuck with it. But ooh, this is not good. All right, maybe we will use that potion. You need to not deal 10 damage, thanks. There we go. Dealing 3. Alright, go ahead and hold that for me, and I'll block, even though I had lethal. And you're dead anyways. The potion got thrown, holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, he threw the potion. Stomp, 3 cost, 12 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less for each attack played this turn. That sounds pretty good. But we do have the classic. The classic. We will be taking the classic. At a rest set, you can stop and take a breather. After selecting one of the options, you must move on. Choose wisely. Hey, look, it's me. That's like eviscerate, but weird. Yeah, let me get that bird. Bird swoop. Deal 14 damage. 0 cost. Yeah, that's pretty good. Seems like an alright attack. Oh, look, he's here with me. Hey, buddy. Cutie patootie. You know what? I'm just gonna let this guy hit me. I want to just lay into him. Bird hopped out. Got a bitch. First colorless card in action, indeed. Is it technically colorless? It has a yeah, it's colorless, but it's got a different color banner than usually the colorless cards have, like, white banners, right? Get the fuck out of here, bro. We do damage. Rage goes hard. We do need some card draw. but I feel like Rage goes pretty hard. I don't think I need another setup strike. Thunderclap is cool. Thunderclap does have the value of being another vulnerable application. But it's not, like, that strong. I am concerned about my block because I've now taken attack, attack, attack. I guess I took an armaments. That'll be enough block when you combine it with it upgrading defense. So we can take a Thunderclap. I'm interested in this elite, so I'm going to go over to him. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed? Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance, but what if you plan to nourish it instead? Enchant a card? The first time you play this card, each combat gain an energy. So I can heal 9 HP and upgrade a card, which could upgrade armaments, or I could enchant a card to give me an energy the first time I use it every combat. I do have another relic. It's my bird! It just says I have a bird. I'm gonna enchant a card with some. What if I enchant the bird? No. I'm gonna hold off on the bird. I feel like there's a chance there'll be another event down the line where maybe they get stronger or something like that. I don't want to enchant it and then have it go away. I think actually enchanting armaments makes a lot of sense. Now I can upgrade a card and then also still, like, it's essentially energy the neutral the first time it's used. At the end of its turn, gains a strength. Well, that's not good. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna go all in on you, dumbass. Watch this drive. Holy, where'd your health go, brother? Ooh, he does a multi-attack too. Spicy. Alright, let's go armaments. I would like to upgrade Bash. We bash. Now as much as I'd like to set up strike, we have a good amount of damage next turn, and I can block some more of this, so I'm gonna block. Dismantle his ass into the next dimension. Relics. They can be found in treasure rooms. Yep, we got a Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. Love that. Block potion. Love it. Add a card. That seems pretty strong. I do wonder if one of my complaints for Slay the Spire 1 will be rectified in this game, being the weird abundance of pseudo-elites, like just super strong fights. Evil Eye, gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. This is another... It's got some good synergies, I like this. That being said, Pyre sounds nutso. Like, it's draw -1, but you spend 2 energy, and in 2 turns you will have rectified that energy, but upgraded, it gives you 2 a turn, so it only takes 1 turn to pay off. I feel like that's one that does a lot better upgraded than it does unupgraded. What's in the box? Oh, there's some money in there. And then, at the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. At the end of your turn, gain block. Okay, so this is plated armor. Oh, it's not plated armor, exactly. It doesn't reduce by 1 every time you take damage. It reduces by 1 at the start of your turn. Also, bludgeon is uncommon now. Oh, was it? That makes sense, honestly. It wasn't really super great as a rare. I like the power-up. Yeah, I think it's a good one. Alright, do we go the double elites? Or do we go... I kind of want to see some more question marks, and I don't trust myself to be able to defeat 2 more elites when I don't know what any of them do. So we'll take one more elite. Oh, hey guys. Assassin Raider, Brute Raider, and Tracker Raider. This guy's applying a debuff, and these guys are slapping the shit out of me. Okay, we'll go... Thunderclap Pyre, probably? And then, I'll just drink the block potion. Might as well, I mean, I'm getting full value out of it, right? Frail, okay. Understood. You are using a buff. You are attacking for 1 damage 8 times, which is wild work. I think I probably just bash dismantle someone to death. The question is who? Probably Assassin Raider. And I do have extra energy, so I can also strike or defend for 3. We'll defend for 3. Okay, he gives himself strength. I take 2 damage. Bird swoop. And armaments here. Alright. What does this look like upgraded? Ooh, 19 damage. Hey, that's a number that I can work with. Get him! Inflame, strike, block. We take 2. I'd say we got out of this fight pretty scot-free. We definitely have the damage to go lethal here. Money, card. Did I see... Okay, so... Yeah, so the question mark can turn into an enemy. You see here that it's got little horns. You still got baby. Also, if you think about it, Pyre is just a boss relic in card form, like how Berserk was. Yeah, but... Like... The card... The slowness of it is honestly a strong detriment for it. Like, it doesn't cost you the health, which is nice. But you do have to worry about the fact that you're definitely not going to have it on turn 1, and you might not have it even after that, depending on when you draw it in your deck. Battle Trance art does kind of look like these. Hold on. I think a Battle Trance goes really hard here. I think we need card draw. Uppercut's cool. I've always liked the upgrade for Uppercut being too weak, too vulnerable, but I honestly think Battle Trance is the play. I don't think we're going an exhaust build so much as we are a power build, a strength build. True Grit's great and all, but I think the card draw goes quite hard. All right, we'll go rest here. Smith up our armaments. Pling, pling, pling. It goes, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. I like that. You stumble upon a clearing bathed in an unnatural blue glow. Towering mushrooms pulse with bioluminescence. Their caps swollen and glistening. Whoa, bro, phrasing. As you approach, the fungi begin to emit haunting melodic tones that reverberate through your chest. You notice something gleaming embedded within the largest mushroom's flesh, pulsing in rhythm with the fungal song. Remove 2 cards from your deck, and then add Spore Mind to your deck, which is a curse. Doesn't actually do anything, besides you have to play 1 to exhaust it. Or, pay 100 gold to obtain a random relic. D2RS Warlock? Sorry? I don't know. Spore Mind isn't like a bad curse, but I don't know if it's really worth removing 2 cards. It's like, remove 2 cards and then add 1 dead card, so it's like, you get to remove net 1 card and then make another one useless. Like, there's nothing really too bad about the curse. I think I like the relic more. Art of War. I can't say that's going to happen a ton, but it might. True, that's possible that Spore Mind could be used later. Hmm. Not the frog parasite. Okay, we battle trance. We armaments to get the energy back. Everyone's upgraded. I think we go Inflame, Bash, Bird Swoop. Inflame, Bash, Bird Swoop. Bro gets absolutely rocked. Ew. That was gross. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Haha! I brought backup. Alright, we set up strike on you. And then we can strike, and easy clap. No damage taken. It was the thing from the trailer. You're so right. Was that the elite? Bro got absolutely shreked. He didn't even hit me. Pillage. Deal 6 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. That's kind of cool. An attack that draws cards is kind of cool. Like, minimum, it draws 1, right? Minimum, that's drawing 1. Deal 9 damage. Increase this card's damage by 5 this combat. Now it gets Rampage and Flame Barrier, both very good. I think I like Pillage. Some free money and a bag of Ooh. Excellent. Rampage has been buffed. That was the same, right? 5 extra per hit. 9 plus 5. Or did it have something other than 9 plus 5? That looked like it was the same. As far as upgrades, I'm tempted on Pyre. What do you do? Just extra damage, you're an extra card, you're an extra strength. I don't have to upgrade anything, but we have enough health that I feel like I'm safe to do so. It was originally 8 plus 5, then 8 plus 8 on upgrading. Oh, so it got like 1 extra damage. Does Thunderclap go to 2? No, it doesn't. Maybe I just upgrade Pyre. Yeah, Pyre's probably safe, because I can't necessarily hope that I draw Pyre at the same time as Armaments so that I can play Pyre upgraded. Yeah, Pyre for sure. Okay, who are you? Vantum. He's attacking for 7. The next 9 times he loses HP, he doesn't. Okay. I'm going to Battle Trance first. Then I'm going to Pyre. And then I'm going to Armaments. And that gets me an energy back, so I can dismantle to knock off 2 of those. And we full block. A Phantom Venom. This thing is pretty... Oh, God! His tail got longer. So his health actually isn't that high. I think this is just a matter of hitting him as much as I can. And we have so much extra energy. We have the Ornamental Fan as well, so we full block, right? Hey, buddy! 3 statuses and 27 damage. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be hitting you with everything. So you can go ahead and prepare for that. And you're gonna hit me really hard. Ow! Rude. Wounds. Okay. Great timing, since I'm now going to draw all of them. We pillage first. Right? We draw 2, and now we Battle Trance. And now we set up Strike. And we Thunderclap. And we just absolutely lay into him. Holy. His tail is above you. He's right behind me, isn't he? Why does he have so much damage reduction? He essentially got to block the first 9 hits, so he would be particularly strong against people who don't do a lot of multi-hits. Like me, but I have a lot of energy, so I kind of get to reduce that. Negative, right? Okay, I'm literally just playing my entire hand. His tail's getting longer. We bash, we dismantle, he dies. Clean. Ah, demon form is still around. That's a very nice boss. I like that boss. Primal Force. Transform all attacks in your hand into giant rock. Unga Bunga Rock. Oh, that's funny. Just draw a full hand and deal 4 damage twice. That's a meme card. That's gonna be a meme card for sure. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. That's cool. If you've got a really heavy attack hand, you can play this and you're essentially getting double the value out of that attack card. Right? Like you get to double the damage of a different card in your hand, especially if you can get your hands on like a Thrash plus something else that scales nicely, like a Rampage. The rock one is like a more powerful version of Make Your Attacks in Daggers card. Oh, you're talking about yeah. Something of Storm of Steel. And then Demon Form is really fucking expensive, is what Demon Form is. It's very good, but it's also very slow. I'm concerned about taking a Demon Form, genuinely. You have Pyre? Yeah, but it's still so slow. Maybe it's still fine to take. I'm almost more tempted by Primal Force, to be honest. Demon Form's an OP card, but only if you're playing slow. We'll see. I'll go ahead and take it, because maybe this game actually doesn't hurt you as much for playing slow. We'll take a Demon Form. I did not heal. What's going on here? Hello. Now I healed. Oh. Tezkatara. Oh, visitor, do come in, dear. What can Tezkatara do for you? Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. Are these... That sounds insane. I mean, like, yeah, you have to be able to do it on turn 1. But, like, still, that's... Ooh, if you have a strong setup first turn, that's crazy. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold to gain an energy. That's fun. Obtain 4 wax relics. Every 3 combats, your leftmost wax relic will melt away. That's not good. Unless you get it in Act 3 or 4, whatever you get right before, like, the final boss. That's not good. Because you probably do, like, 6 to 9, haha, nice, combats per act, right? Like, that barely lasts 1 act. I think I want to try out the Very Hot Cocoa. We have our turn-wise power through Pyre. I think we want some starting energy to make sure we can play a good first turn. Alright, where are we going here? We've got Elite. We've got Elite, and Elite here. And that's it. We can't hit more than 2. Can we hit a shop at any point? Perhaps after this second Elite, we could hit a shop. Hit this question mark. Go through here, perhaps. We could also hit an early shop. That could also work. Go that way. Let's go through the question mark and hit 3 fights. Hello, Tunneler. How much you want to bet this guy is unhittable sometimes? Well, I mean, that's a pretty good first turn, right? I'll hit you. I just drew like an entire fucking deck of cards. Do I have lethal here? There's like a good to fair chance I have lethal here. Gain strength. I totally have lethal here. I don't need the rest of that shit. Did it release? It did. Bloodletting. 3 HP for 2 energy. That might not be so necessary anymore. I'm actually a little bit interested in Whirlwind. Anything different? So far, yeah, there's a fair bit different. It still feels like the same game, especially on Ironclad, a lot of the same starting shit. But there's a lot of new stuff that makes it feel fresh. You can Demon Form if you draw it first turn because of the hot cocoa. Yup. There's a sour smell in the air, and shortly after you find a potion courier collapsed on the ground, unmoving, lifeless, dead? While their belongings have been ransacked, there's a batch of foul-smelling potions with a note. Recipient, merchant. Whirlwind would go insane with the hot cocoa. Yeah. Aside of the good graphics, I don't think I see anything different. Well, 1, 2, 3 relics are different. I have a bird in my deck already. I have enhanced my armaments to give me energy the first time I play at each combat. We have a card here that gives us energy. Pillage is new. Dismantle is new. Obviously the art is all new, but you already mentioned that. So do I want a random uncommon or 3 foul potions? Foul potion, deal 12 damage to everyone, including myself. Can be thrown at the merchant for 100 gold instead. I mean, that's pretty sick. The merchant's only a couple fights away. Here, let me discard you. I'll just take the 3 potions. Let me get those. Where's Fireball and Meteor Strike? Meteor Strike is not an ironclad card. What? Hello, friends. What do you guys do? Reduce all damage taken and HP lost by Exoskeleton to 9. Okay, so you cannot one-shot these guys. You need to at least 3-shot them. Okay, that makes sense. Battle Trance me. That's solid. You guys can hold that. Well, the Bird Swoop doesn't really matter. Accidentally got 17 blocked. Weren't you using it? No. DBH, 1 has a different OG old game vibe. Yeah, for sure. But I actually think that I like this one still. I would like to Whirlwind here, but I feel like that's actually a mistake. I wouldn't actually kill. He'd be left with like 1 HP or some shit. Anyways, we clapped that guy's shit. Okay, Speed Potion is the dexterity, lose dexterity thing. That's still here. Pillage, Vicious. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. That's pretty good. New kids don't know the feeling of old game. Yeah, I mean, like, old man yells at cloud kind of energy there, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Vicious. Hello, large fuzzy beetle thing. Louse Progenitor. Oh, this thing shits out the little red and green dudes from the first game. Pillage. Oh, perfect. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. I'm very much happy with my decision, yes. Okay, so this does do 8 times X. That's like a lot. But strike technically does more, so I strike, and then I whirlwind to get the ornamental fan, plus the plating, and we full block. Okay, you're blocking this turn. We armaments here every time, right? Then we probably bash into Bird Swoop. And then we strike for lethal. I'm loving this deck so far. The synergy is everywhere. Is this an elite? No, that was normal fight. Sword Boomerang goes quite hard with strength scaling. It's kind of hard to say no to Sword Boomerang. Play the top card if you draw pile and exhaust it. Yeah, that's usual. 0 cost. Nah. Sword Boomerang me. Alright. Yo. Can be thrown at the merchant instead for 100 gold. You know, maybe I buy things first just in case throwing it at the merchant means I'm gonna, like, hurt him and he's gonna kick me out or some shit. Honestly, from its behavior thus far, it doesn't signify elite behavior. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an elite. It was just a normal dude. Oh, dude, you can see how long it took you to fight him, how much damage you took, what you bought, what you skipped. That's sick. Wow. Whenever you add a skill, upgrade it. That sounds good. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, draw 3 additional, okay. And Punch Dagger upon pickup, enchant an attack with momentum 5. Wow. You can add Rampage to a different card. Alright, let's remove first. We're definitely removing first. I trust that I'm going to remove a strike here because I've been buying like nothing but strikes. Toxic Egg. Dude, look at this. We can perfectly purchase it. Now we throw the potions. Now we throw the potions. Hold on. If I'm allowed to throw these just at random times, I wonder if there's times that I could... Ah, so refreshing. Okay, so he just gives us the money straight up. I wonder if there's times you could throw it like during events or something. Exhaust to draw 3. I really like a Burning Pact. And I very much like a Burning Pact during an extended fight. And then maybe a Punch Dagger. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Apply 3 vulnerable. Yeah, let's go Punch Dagger. And I would like to add Punch Dagger to... Sword Boomerang is what I would like to add it to. What the fuck? What does Momentum do? It's Rampage in upgrade form. It adds 5 damage every time you use it that fight. Alright, and, we'll save our money. I don't think... Do we have... What kind of elites do we have coming up? Actually, we have one pretty soon. Let me go ahead and break out the... Let me break out the vulnerable potion, maybe? Also, I didn't read this. Deal 3 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. Oh. So you just get to keep throwing it at him. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, give me a vulnerable potion. That goes hard. A chest. Kind of a creepy looking chest, not gonna lie. But it has an eternal feather, so let me get that. Hello. Oh my god, what the fuck are you? How much you want to bet when I break one of these, it's gonna like spawn a fucking head or something? Ugh. Decimillipede? Ugh. Debuff and attack, and buff. Good lord. Whenever you apply vulnerable, draw a card. I have 7 energy this turn, so obviously I'm going to be doing that. Go ahead and hold that. It's per person I applied it to as well. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Huge, huge value. Alright, sword boomerang me. Bash for another draw, although I'm not going to be able to make tons of use of it. I guess I could Whirlwind, but... Oh, actually that will kill one of the sections. That might be worth it. I guess I strike and then I Whirlwind. What does this elite's ability do? If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. Okay, that's about what you expect. Alright, we take 10 damage here. That's not too crazy considering. We also got weak. We got our bird swoop though. Exhaust a card to draw 3. We don't quite have lethal here, but we're damn close. Unless I exhaust and I draw like specifically armaments or battle trance or something, maybe I will try it. We got dismantle. That might be enough. 10 damage twice. Bird swoop here. And then we have lethal. Yeah. Got him. Lifelink, yeah. Lifelink. Game piece. This is new. Whenever you play a power, draw a card. Jesus, our card draw is through the roof. Oh, that was... Oh, the toxic egg flashes on it to show you that it upgraded. Feed. I mean, feed. But True Grit, plus. Heat Sink in Relic form, indeed. But feed, though. I like feeding. But True Grit, though. My deck's also too big to really get off feed consistently. Maybe we do just take a True Grit. Pare our deck down as the fight goes on. You know what I mean? Alright, chest. What you got? The Wallberry. Okay, we can only take 2 elites. I think I'm gonna go question mark, elite, campfire, question mark, shop if we have the money. And that's that. You can draw on the map? Yeah. For the multiplayer, I assume. Okay, summon monsters. Okay. Battle trance me. Inflame me. Fire me. I don't know if I really need to do demon form, but I guess I will. Hold that. Ooh. An illusion. When this dies, it revives next turn at full HP. Okay. So I'm going to play this. And then I'm gonna play armaments to upgrade everything. And then I'm going to pillage this dumbass. And I'm gonna draw 6 cards. And then I'm going to Thunderclap into Sword Boomerang for 1 billion damage. And then Bird Swoop. And then, you know, I probably could have set up Striped there. Do I need to block? No, I don't. Okay, just hit him with the Strike Plus for a little bit of extra damage. Probably could have had lethal. But I still do. Bottle of Potential. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile, including your hand. Draw 5 cards. So this is like Gambler's Brew, but a little bit different. A second Armaments Plus is cool, but maybe not necessary. Infernal Blade, add a random attack into your hand. It's free to play this turn. I don't think I care for any of these. I think I can skip this one. We've taken every other card reward so far. I think we're good to skip one. Ooh, the fuck? Entomancer. Not the bees. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add a dazed into your draw pile. Jesus. Kind of rude. Alright, we're gonna burn... Nope, we're gonna burn the defend. B-Man, that's his name. He is B-Man. Bees nuts. Whenever you play a vulnerable, draw a card. No. Alright. Well, time to start hitting him. And I'll demon form, then I don't need to worry as much. The bees, they hurt. Okay, what does Whirlwind do right now? If I make him vulnerable, it's 12 times 3. That's not nearly enough. You're getting dazed, by the way. Yeah, I know. There's 6 of them in here now. Dazed is the same, by the looks of things. So, I mean, I can always Bottled Potential, which shuffles all of my cards, makes it a lot less likely for me to draw those dazed cards, right? I don't think Pyre is worth it at this point. I think I'm more willing to do a Bash into a Pillage. Okay, we drew one of our dazed, and I can Whirlwind for the 4 block. Yes, the B ability does indeed say every time you hit him with an attack, take a dazed. So I could thunderclap. Thunderclap those cheeks. I could then draw the bottled potential. There we are. We armaments plus for the energy. We bird swoop for 1,000,000,000 damage. We burning pact the dazed. And we kill him. Not too bad. This deck just kind of, it's playing itself right now. It feels like we're just kind of cooking. We got more healing on Meal Ticket to go with our Eternal Feather, to go with our Burning Blood. It's kind of just playing itself right now. We got a second wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 7 for each. Exhausted. I love the fact that the potions actually get thrown. Yeah. That's pretty nice detail. Shit day. That's unfortunate. I feel for you, man. Do you want to talk about it, or is it just shit day? Draw 2 cards every time you're vulnerable. Holy shit. That's insane, right? DJ, share something illegal to cheer me up. I usually jaywalk when I'm heading to the store near my house. Strawberry. Strawberry, Eva. I got a strawberry. I'm gonna upgrade Sword Boomerang, because, well, actually. Are there any that I want to upgrade more now than later? I guess Vicious makes the most sense, right? One of the powers makes more sense. Heard that, boys? We got him. Oh, shit. Sting operation. Money! Tuning Fork. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. That's not bad. It's a little on the low side, but it stacks up between turns, right? You don't have to play them all in the same turn, which is why it's different from something like Ornamental Fan. Oh. Holy shit. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I won't comment on the matter, but I'll let it through. At the end of the act, you will fight the insane... Oh, cool. The boss is just, like, right up here. Usually when you say, I hate insert group of people here, most websites will... add a copy of the third attack you play each turn into your hand. That's cool. This is very cool, actually. That's very cool. Add a copy of the third attack you play each turn into your hand. So this means you could potentially make use of exhaust cards that only play once. You can continually get more of them by going attack, attack, attack with the exhaust card, get a copy of it, right? Or you could copy versions of Sword Boomerang, for example, and have multiple of them. I'm not spewing towards a group of people, I'm being critical of a country. Okay, fair enough then. That's fair, that's fair. Prolong. Next turn, your gain block equal to your current block. Also very cool. There's a lot of options here, guys. They added enough cards. They added just enough cards to this game to where it just feels like there's a lot more options. Spite. Look at this art. DJ Soup and Salad is the Pam Bondi of YouTube streamers. Don't say that again. I'll drop the matter before I escalate. Fair. Anyway, boot guy. Boot guy. Good evening. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Right. Liquid Memories. I know what that is. Remove. A strike again, probably. Although I have gotten quite a few more block cards than I used to have. I still think I have way more strikes than I do anything else. Gain energy for every attack in your hand. This is quite good if you have lots of card draw. Which, to be fair, I have a fair amount of card draw. Draw 1 card at the start of your next 3 turns, draw an additional card. Also good. In fact, that's so good, it's almost worth buying. Next turn gain block equal to your current block. I think we just buy this and go. Or maybe we buy Rage and this, since Rage is upgraded, and this, and go. And we're full health, and we smith. And what do we smith? We smith. If an enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. I think, honestly, just smith me a battle trance. I don't always draw the armaments, so in general, smithing the card draw is the safer option. This guy is a giant butthole. Literally, that is a butthole. That's a butthole. We are fighting a butthole. The Insatiable. 6 status cards? Fuck off! This is also an Omega Dead turn. Well, it's not like super Omega Dead since I get to apply some vulnerable, but... Rage. Dismantle. Honestly... There's a world where I throw a vulnerable potion just to draw a card. Look at that. Boom. And then we can True Grit one of our defense. It looks like a wizard sleep. Okay, that went half-half. What was that? Get farther away. Increase Sandpit by 1. Increase the cost of this card by 1. Is this guy gonna be, like, sucking me into his butthole? Like, what are we doing here? I kind of don't want to draw cards right now. So... Inflame? Oh, because I played a power. Well, there's not much I could do. I'm just gonna draw cards. That's just gonna happen. I just need to hit him. And I really don't want to draw any more cards, so Whirlwind. And you know what? You can have some Thorns. Does the early access only have 2 acts? I don't know. I don't know the answer. So, if I just keep hitting him... Now we Battle Trance, so that we can get Pyre. And then we escape? Or do we Sword Boomerang and hope we draw an escape next turn? I think we just hit him. We just swing at his ass. Okay, so we're like in biting range. Well, no, that doesn't seem right. He's buffing himself. We're up to 5 energy, so we're in a much better spot. We Frantic Escape. We Frantic Escape. We defend, we True Grit. We're good. We just bought ourselves 2 turns, basically, right? Thunderclap to draw. Bash to draw. Armaments will not give me an energy, but that might be okay. Pillage. Sure. Rage. Second Wind. And Whirlwind for a little extra block. A boss that forces you to use status cards. Yeah. That seems to be the case. In 2 turns, you will be eaten and die. Word. I don't need all of these Frantic Escapes, though. Yeah, 11 times 3 is nutso. 16 times 3. Second boss beaten. What's our goal? Primal Force. Again. Unmovable. The first time you gain block from a card each turn, double the amount gained. I don't think this works with my deck. I don't think I gain block in very large amounts in single, like Impervious does. You must become one with the rocks. I don't think I have to. Also, funny enough, Primal Force doesn't exhaust. So it's kind of a weirdly like dead card sometimes. Stoke. Exhaust your hand, draw a card for each card exhausted. Exhaust. So this can make your deck a lot smaller, like really fast. This can make your deck really, really... I honestly think Stoke is a very good card. Exhaust your entire hand, draw a card for each card exhausted, and then exhaust itself. So this is a calculated gamble, but instead of discarding, it exhausts them. Nope, we have more than 2 acts. Act 3. Glory. What is this guy's fucking Pinocchio ass? I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab here. Let's find something delightful for you to wear. I didn't take the funny. Sorry. DJ, you are a... What? Add an Apotheosis to your deck. Innate. Upgrade all your cards. Exhaust. Good God. It goes so well with the coffee. Who needs armaments? Just upgrade my whole deck every single run? Like every single combat, 2 energy, out of my 4 that I get extra, to upgrade my whole fucking deck. Mark 7 random combats. Enemies in those rooms have 1 HP. I mean, cool, but honestly, with the way the pathing works, you probably get like maybe 4 or 5 of those. That's fine, it's good. It's not that good. Gain energy at the start of each turn. At the start of combat, 3 dazed into draw pile. Nah, jewelry box every time. And it automatically upgrades, so it's 1 cost, because it was a skill. Sheesh! Alright, where are the elites? Show me the enemies. I must rip and tear. I think we go far right. Hit the elite, hit the second elite, hit the shop right near the end of Act 3. We're facing Queen. It looks a lot like the Collector. Blessed Antlers would have been my choice. I wouldn't have dealt with that. I feel like because I can increase my energy so easily with Pyre. What's good, Pa? Alright, so I just upgrade my entire deck. And then I Battle Trance. And then I can't do anything with Pillage anyways, so we Rage, and then we Thunderclap, and then we just absolutely lay into him. And we get a cool 42 block for having played exactly 0 block cards. Caw! 9 a turn? Holy shit, he is devoted. Good for you, buddy. Is Inflame worth it? This is 24, this is 26 after that. We already have lethal, no need to fuck around with it. Caw! Sadly lost my Twitch streak. 07s for pause Twitch streak. Nah, bro removed end stream. I did not remove it, I just turned it off for this stream because we've been looking forward to this stream for a while, and I don't want anyone to remove it because I will then just give you your money back and say, no, I'm not doing that right now. I also turn it off for collabs for the same reason. 07 is a Joker? Huge. Why the cultist so huge? Because he was a devoted cultist. I don't need any of these. Skip that. We go next. Draw oh, they buffed Snecko Oil. It's 7 cards now. Apotheosis. Battle Trance. Burning Pact does fuck all. This reminds me of the sword dude and the healer. That being said, hold on. What at the start of the player's turn, turret operator gains 25 block. Ah, I see how it is. Gain 2x chips for every... Tell you what, I'm gonna kill you, and you're gonna deal with it. Cool. Good talk. Stinky. Armaments. My entire deck is already upgraded, so it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's cool. Good Jesus. Dude, Ironclad hits like a fucking truck now. Guns in my Slay the Spire too. Where'd they get that? Oh look! A bunch of stuff we know. Pommel Strike, Headbutt. Is there anything... Oh, you know what? Headbutt probably goes hard with Sword Boomerang that has upgraded Rampage with Momentum. Headbutt goes hard with that. Held a message for reason. Aggression. Yeah, I'll let that through. It's relevant. It's relevant. It's relevant. This or that. I'm gonna go with that. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that. Add Clumsy to your deck, obtain a random relic, lose 6 HP for $47. I like money. You grab the bag, and as soon as you do, a third hand appears and clutches at you. After a frantic struggle, it releases. The arms and the hole have vanished. You and the hole vanishes. Oh, hey, you are an armored bird. God damn. Owl Magistrate. Man, I love these names. Alright, we Apotheosis. We bash a bitch. We rage a little bit, which is definitely order, but then we headbutt, and we put the rage back on top, and then we grit, and then we full block. Weak. We rage, and then we whack, 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 whack. And then we would take 24 damage, but I'll be honest, I don't think I wanna. Randomize me. There we go. Much better. Yo, bro, should I add Revit, who, if you have a bolt and a broken tie? He makes a tie who makes stone cards and builds stuff with them and does stuff and stuff. It sounds like you're still trying to figure out what the fuck the card does, but keep working on it, man. I found this random ass show while browsing Netflix I used to watch when I was super young. Battle Trance me. Armaments doesn't do a whole lot, but it is free block because I do get the energy back. I don't really think I need the demon form at this point. It feels like a little bit of a waste. I'll stoke here, which should draw me nothing, right? Because oh, I guess I should have played the attack first. I missed an attack. Receives 50% less attack damage until it lands. Oh. Well, this isn't exactly the best time to get that. Definitely just exhaust me for the damage there. We hit, and then we get a little bit of extra block and we take a shitload of damage, and that's fine because we have so much healing. Welcome back to the ground, idiot. I guess I'll second wind again. Full block. Basically zero cost armaments. Yeah, but I've already upgraded my whole fucking deck. I heard that you moved to the east side from the song East Side should cost 250 beans to play. Song is copyright free. I guess I'll write it down. Is that like a meme? Yeah, song requests are off today because new game, new music, all that. This guy really wants to kick my shit in right now. I will not be allowing that. Money. Body slam, no. Ashen strike deals 6 damage, deals an additional 3 damage for each card in your exhaust pile. That's excellent. I have a bunch of ways to exhaust things. Stoke goes crazy with that. Not beans, soup. The image looks like beans. The song is very hectic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's soup, not beans. Get it right. Oh, this was an unknown room. It is now a merchant. Okay. I was like, I don't remember willingly going to a merchant. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. The skill from your draw pile into your hand. That is quite good. That is quite good. That is a search card, basically. I kind of like that. It can get me out of pickles with, like... I could potentially even draw, like, a second wind, right? But I could also draw, like, a Burning Pact. I could draw Stoke. There's quite a few options here that Secret Technique works with. Ultimate Defend is very nice. Like, a 1-cost 15 block is pretty cracked. I wonder if there's, like, a relic or something that works with Ultimate. You know how there's Strike Dummy for, like, Strike? I wonder if there's something that works with Ultimate. We'll go ahead and take this. And I think we'll just go next from there. Dexterity Pod is good, but I actually don't use a ton of, like, just straight up block cards. I tend to block other ways. I won't get that much value out of that. Ooh, you guys look spicy. Flail Knight, Spectral Knight, Magi Knight. Attack and defend, debuff, and obviously the guy with a bunch of balls hanging from sticks is probably gonna hit me a lot. That's not particularly surprising. We Pyre for sure. We Burning Pact here, probably on the defend. We Armaments for free. We Pillage. I think I probably want to hit either Spectral or Magi first. Jesus. I'm partial to the Magi Knight. He seems like he would charge up a big strike and then hit me or something like that. Alright. I don't have an easy way to get energy from here, but I could Secret Technique something. I could also just play Vicious now and a Thunderclap and then Bird Swoop. Rage into a Bird Swoop back here. We got a decent amount of block out of that. Now, if I Secret Technique, there are no 0-cost skills besides Stoke, which would just allow me to draw a bunch of shit I can't play anyways. So let me just Whirlwind for 0 for the block, and then go next. Oh, he hexed me. While Spectral Knight is alive, all your cards are ethereal. Ooh, that's spicy. That is quite spicy. I like how it's got a little, like, doodle of a hex on there. They haven't actually put the full art in. Okay, okay. Ethereal? Yeah, they get removed if you, or they're exhausted if you don't play them that turn. Tell you what, I'm just gonna kill yo dumbass. How about that? I don't mind losing those 2 cards. This is an elite? Yeah, it's an elite. So, we'll get a good idea of who we should be killing first based on that. Spectral Knight definitely seems like the correct one to target. Deal 30 damage. Oh, dude, Ashen Strike getting stronger from it is a nice little bonus, though. That is a nice little bonus. We True Grit here. We burn the Inflame, I think. This shit does 51 damage And if I set up strike, it'll do 55 because it is exhaust. Or not exhaust, because it is vulnerable. Boom. So we kind of countered what they had, right? We'll secret technique here. Let me get a rage. We'll rage, even though he's not actually doing anything. We'll draw, and then we'll just kind of wail on him until he dies, I think. That went alright. Orichalcum is exactly the same. If you don't have any block, gain 6 block. I don't think I'm ever going to use that, but you never know. 21 damage to all enemies at the start of your turn. Plays from the exhaust pile. So if I exhaust it, it plays, but if it plays from the exhaust pile and you're playing it, it moves to your discard. So you just want to exhaust it over and over again. You don't actually play it for the 21 to everyone. You exhaust it every time you see it so that you play it the following turn for 21 damage without having to pay. That's what I'm hearing. Which is good. Although a little bit slow, it is good. I feel like our card draw is sufficient enough that I can take that and feel alright with it. What's inside? Meat on the bone, because that's what I needed. More fucking healing. Alright, we go minion, rest, elite, maybe shop, depending on how much money we have at that point. Oh, hey! Frog Knight. At the start of your turn, gain 15 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Okay, so that actually does work the same way. We Apotheosis. We Rage. We set up Strike. We go waka 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 waka. And we drink a skill potion because we're out of shit to do. Taunt. On guard. This guy made me frail. We armaments. We just kind of hit him, and then we block and we whirlwind for the ornamental fan, and we don't quite full block, but it's close enough. So it's slowly ticking down, you see. Battle Trance. Now we cannot second wind Howl from beyond. Ashen Strike is not that good yet. Pillage doesn't do anything, but we can True Grit Howl from beyond, right? I do like playing Vicious here, I think. And then... yeah, Second Wind does literally nothing. So I guess I will... wait, what can I headbutt up? I might be able to headbutt like, headbutt up like a sword boomerang. That would be good damage next turn. Okay, he's Angie. He's doing 18 in a debuff. We do 21, and then exactly as expected, it plays it into the discard pile. As far as skills that I could draw into my hand, I've got Burning Pact. I think that would be the only one I would be super interested in. I suppose I could play Bird Swoop Sword Boomerang, and then I could Stoke to draw 2, and then I would still have all 3 energy. But I think I prefer Burning Pact. We Burning Pact this Defend. If we draw cool stuff, awesome. And then I think I want to... we're going to get our Ornamental Fan either way. So do I want a Sword Boomerang Defend? Or do I want to Pyre? And that's it? I don't think I want to Pyre at this point. I think I do want to do that. Get a full block off. Good damage. We'll shuffle next turn. Okay, there's my Stoke if I want it, which I very well might. Thunderclap, Bird Swoop. Maybe it won't be necessary. And then we Stoke, draw 3. And we... Ooh, we're 1 shy of lethal, ain't we? Yeah, that's 15. Alright, taunt then. And then we'll Battle Trance. And we'll Rage. And put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Just to get rid of it. We can get around Battle Trance that way, right? Okay, and I know I said I shouldn't be playing it, but if it's lethal, it's lethal. We got meat on the bone value there. Power Potion, very nice. I like that it's a deck of cards as well. No need for any of this. Alright, we go Minion. Yeah, Campfire after Minion. That'll be good. Who are you? Globehead. Powers are afflicted with Galvanized. Galvanized. I mean, this isn't a power, so I'm gonna play it. Of course, we immediately draw that. Well, I guess I'll Howl from Beyond. You have no power here. Galvanize takes 6 damage when this card is played. Okay, so playing powers costs me 6 at damage. Cool. We Burning Pact first. If that's the case, I won't even bother with fire. Then we Battle Trance. Now we Rage a little bit. Ah, grr, I'm angry. Thunderclap into Sword Boomerang? Methinks. Cool. And, nah, we'll leave these. Well, you know what? You never know when you might draw the, bird swoop thing. You know what I mean? Having a 0 cost will be nice. Secret technique, yep. Draw the armaments, apparently. Demon form costs me a little bit too much for me to be happy with that when I can Ashen Strike into a whirlwind for lethal. Rest in peace, that guy. Colossus. This is a new rare. Good grief, he's naked! Have you... Hold on. Do you guys remember this shit? Tell me that doesn't look like that. Alright, what does this fucking card do? Gains 8 block, you receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. That's kinda really good, actually. Alright, to the campfire. We rest automatically because of the feather, so we get to freely smith. Not that it matters, since I spend 1 energy to max out all my cards every turn anyways, but I guess in the event that for some reason I don't want to, I could level Sword Boomerang instead? Nah. Maybe Pillage instead, or Sword. Yeah, Sword Boomerang. Alright, what's our elite? What you got for me? He hasn't done anything yet, but it's a Soul Nexus. So if I do Colossus, he suddenly, like, does half as much damage, yeah? Right? Yeah. Let me see what powers you got for me. Barricade. Ooh. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Or gain 4 plating. Definitely barricade. And we draw a battle trance because I played a power. And that is what game piece does. And I can't draw any more. But I can definitely play Vicious. And I can definitely play Second Wind on these defends. And then I can definitely Ashen Strike. Who this guy? This Soul Nexus. What that means for us, I don't know. Secret Technique. I would like a secret technique called Burning Pact. And then I would like to Burning Pact. What would I like to Burning Pact? I'll Burning Pact, let's go Inflame. We draw 3 cards. They suck. We Headbutt. We Headbutt on top a Colossus. And then I would like to Strike. Defend. Might as well defend. The Soul Nexus looks sick. I love the eye is like hyper realistic. Draw a card. Bird Swoop is dumbass. You are doing half as much damage this turn. I will not be accepting any alternative. Thank you. 0 damage. Go next. We rage every time because I'm angry. I'm an angry person. We draw 2 new cards because I played Pot of Greed. My draw pile is empty. He's doing 28 this turn, which is a little bit spicy for my tastes. Strength only this turn doesn't feel great. So let me go ahead and exhaust a... I can exhaust my strike. I'll play the armaments for a little extra block, and we get the energy back, and then I can hit you, and I full block. At least I think I do. No, I don't. Not quite. I didn't draw enough. So this guy is literally just DPS check the boss. I will Colossus into a Stoke. We rage. We set up strike. We strike again. We don't full block, but we get close enough. Yeah, this elite is literally just beat yo ass, the boss. True Grit with Hell from Beyond in hand is great. Sure. I'll just pass the energy to next turn. It's another way to think of it. Alright, we will Secret Technique for a Battle Trance. We will Battle Trance to draw everything else. We will Thunderclap, and then we will blast him into oblivion. Orobic Acid. Add a random attack, skill, and power into your hand. They're free to play this turn. Neat. Bronze Scales. We know what those do. When they hit you, you hit them back. Alright, $210. That's really not enough to go to a shop. That's, like, okay at best. What do you got for me? You turn a corner, and suddenly a shadowy figure is just standing there. He pivots to face you. Welcome, what are you trading? Is that the guy from the Disturbed album cover? Welcome, what are you trading? The figure inquires as he flares open his cloak to reveal a slew of suspicious wares. Trade meal ticket for shuriken. Seems pretty good. Or a Calcum for Regal Pillow is great and all, but I don't usually rest. Eternal Feather for a Venerable tea set. Imagine starting combat with 6 extra energy. That feels like overkill as well. Shuriken definitely feels like the attack. Proceed. Look, I mean, like, I just rested up to 71 HP before this third boss. We shall smith. Genuinely, I'm still gonna rest. Genuinely. Like, I'll just take the extra 16 HP. The smith isn't worth it. Ooh, 2 guys. Torchhead Amalgam. This is a minion. Malicious. The enemy intends to apply afflictions on your cards. Well, I'm not a big fan of that. Let me drink my aerobic acid. Breakthrough. Lose 1 HP, 10 damage to all enemies. Cool. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 3 energy. I'm not going to be doing that, unfortunately, I don't think. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. That's easy. Apotheosis, Spire. That draws me a card. Setup Strike, to be exact. Oh, I did exhaust a card this turn. Duh. Apotheosis. Huh. Gain 4 energy. I don't think I need that, but thanks. Well, I do have Whirlwind, actually. Hold on. I probably don't play Hall from Beyond over Whirlwind. Good first turn, guys. Chains of Binding. The first 3 cards drawn each turn are afflicted with Bound, and you can only play one of them. Cards are unbound at the end of the turn. That's rough. That's like really rough. That's like omega rough. I think I'm partial to Sword Boomerang coming back from Headbutt, though. I think that's the proper move here. And then I guess I strike the Torchhead Amalgam. He'll hit me for 10. I'll cry a little bit. You are mine! Aha! I knew it was like the Collector. 99! God damn. I really am his. This man's hitting me for 36. Just kidding. He's actually hitting me for 12 and then dying. You thought. Alright, let's go a little bit of Burning Pact here. And I think I would like to exhaust Thunderclap of those 3. I don't want to stoke the Ashen Strike. We want to bash. We want to dismantle. We want to Battle Trance. We want to Second Wind. Perfect. Not a full block, but it's close enough for my tastes. Colossus, he is vulnerable, so that is good. Pillage me first. We only drew Battle Trance, but that should be fine. Battle Trance here. Bird swoop in on his ass. Dismantle his ass. Ashen strike him to death. Clean. Clean. I play games, occasionally. So the Archdemon's Thrall has arrived. Enemy kill. Slap the shit out of him. He's like, fuck off! You have dealt 1,240 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. You dealt a total of 1,240. The Architect still stands despite taking 24 million damage from all who have faced him. Already! I bought the game as soon as it released! Epic unlocked. Okay. I don't know what epoch is. In this case. But we've unlocked a few from defeating bosses, too. The Architect is the new Spire Heart? Seems like it, seems like it. In the timeline, reveal epics to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Understood. Play a single run to reveal this epic. Chapter 5, Niao. Mother of Resurrection, Niao, awakened from her slumber. Rise champion, again. Again. Chapter 5. Huh. Niao will now greet you at the start of each run. What about this one? Fog rolls in. The Silent. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. I like this method of storytelling. We've unlocked the Silent. Unlock the Silent as a playable character. Yeah, Niao is the whale. And we've unlocked some other chapters? Yeah. Okay. Beat Acts 1 through 3 as the Ironclad. Unlocked by accumulating score. Prion. A void of nothingness. Well, I guess it makes sense that chapter 1 is the world existing. But then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Cards unlocked. Automation. Every 10 cards you draw, gain an energy. Pretty good. Entropy. At the start of your turn, transform a card in your hand. I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Okay. That could be good. For 2 cost, it's 50-50 whether that's good or not. Okay. Beat Act 1 with the Ironclad. You can regularly transform cards during combat. That is new. Although I don't know if it would be, maybe for... I didn't see, did it say for that combat? Or, I guess transform usually means permanently, but... The Ironclad, a warrior from a faraway land entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. Molten Fist. Deal 10 damage, double the enemy's vulnerable. Sick. Cruelty. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. Sick. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. Sick. That's actually really good. I wonder if Silence still has access to Terrify, or whatever it was called. If you could get that on Ironclad, get a Terrify, plus 99 strength, easy clap. Terror, yeah. The Ironclad's Strength Surgeon placeholder. We got the beta art, baby. The flames of the demonic pact course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two, the Desert Tribe are burned to a crisp, Windwalkers smashed into the ground, and even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All of the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclad's... Ironclad? Where is everyone? Relics unlocked. Red Skull, we know that one. Paper Frog, we know that one. Ruined Helmet. The first time you gain strength each combat, double the amount gained. This feels like it's very difficult to make work. Like, you have to specifically not take things like Vajra. Because to get, like, actual good value out of this, you've gotta get, like, multiple strength on one go, like with Demon Form or something like that. Or I guess as long as you take Vajra before that, since relics trigger in order, maybe Vajra would give you the strength and then you would get that buff or something like that. I don't know how that would work. Beat Act 3 as the Ironclad. They didn't expect anyone to do this. I'm just so good at the game, they didn't have the art ready for me. For centuries, war raged between the Ironclads and the Valley Guard. Driven by ambition, a young Ironclad ventures to the forbidden boundary and bargains with the sacred demon. The following new potions heal for 20% max HP. All cards containing strike gain 1 replay this combat. Plays this card an additional time. I wonder if we're gonna see other cards that can have replay, because that sounds insane. Anything that can have replay sounds insane. You put replay on a meteor strike. Meteor strike! Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. It's a good potion for Ironclad specifically. The Ironclad's rage cannot be tamed. Ascension difficulties can now be activated when starting a run. Replay on Claw. Yeah, there you go. Sick. Bunch of new stuff. What are we at? 245. Damn, I wish the game hadn't taken longer to come out. If it had been ready right at start, we probably could have gotten another run in there, but I don't think I can play a whole nother run if the first one took an hour and a half. So we're probably going to have to end it with just one run today, but I am definitely playing this again on stream, probably Wednesday next week, if I had to guess. Because Tuesday's probably Ultra Kill, and Monday's usually Uma. So Wednesday next week, we can reconvene then, and I can play some Silent. Daily and custom, very good. Or who knows, maybe I'll play some of this off stream. I probably will, let's be real. Thank you guys for stopping by for this today. I'm hyped. And we'll see. Let's see. Oh, do we want to go raid Turtle real quick? You want to raid Turtle, Evo? I'll be playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2 off stream. Will you, Jordan? All of it is off stream. So I did some grinding off stream. Game is done and 100% complete. So I did some grinding. Well, I want to play some multiplayer with people, so I'm probably going to play multiplayer if I have other people to play it with. So let's go raid Lazy Turtle. / raid the Lazy Turtle. I would have raided Screamer. Oh, you know what? Screamer is also playing, but we'll raid the Lazy Turtle. Raid the Lazy Turtle. Let's go get him. One of my viewers is probably him as well, which is why we have 3 instead of 4. Maybe he's not lurking. Who knows? We'll go get him though. All right, I'm gonna see you guys next time for more Slay the Spire next week or tomorrow for. I don't actually remember what tomorrow is, but it'll be fine. We're gonna go raid him. Let's go. Meow.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty.